A new arena. Ancient wisdom meets modern mayhem. Clash Royale. A name many gamers know. It is a vibrant world on your mobile phone. Here, tiny digital warriors clash. They battle for glory and for trophies. This game seems so modern, so new. Yet the strategies that win these battles, they are incredibly old as human conflict itself. We're going to explore this connection. A journey from ancient battlefields to your screen. Prepare to see Clash Royale in a new light. The universe of strategy is vast, and its principles are truly timeless. This game is fast. It is furious. It demands quick thinking. You must make decisions in seconds. Your opponent is doing the same. It is a duel of wits, a digital dance of attack and defense. Millions play it every single day. They build decks of cards, they summon troops, they cast spells, all to destroy their enemies' towers, while fiercely protecting their own. Who is this ancient warrior, this strategist? Imagine a figure like Sun Tzu. He was a Chinese general, a military strategist, and a philosopher. He lived around 500 BC, that is over 2.5 millennia ago. He wrote a famous book. It is called The Art of War. This book is not just about war, it is about strategy. It is about understanding conflict, and it is about winning with wisdom, not just brute force. His ideas are still studied today by generals, by business leaders, and yes, even by gamers. Why are these ancient strategies still so effective? Because human nature has not changed much. The desire to win, to outsmart, to protect. These are constants. Sun Tzu understood this deeply. He knew that conflict, whether on a vast battlefield or a small screen, has patterns. He taught that understanding these patterns is key. His wisdom transcends time, it transcends technology, it speaks to the core of how to approach any challenge. It is about thinking before acting. It is about knowing when to fight, and crucially, when not to fight. Sun Tzu gave us a profound piece of advice. Know your enemy and know yourself. This is practical wisdom. It is a cornerstone of all strategy. Let us break it down for Clash Royale. Know your deck and your enemies, adapt and counter. Section 4. The dance of deception, outwitting your opponent. All warfare is based on deception, Sun Tzu also famously stated. This is a powerful concept. It means making your enemy believe something that is not true, to mislead them, to lure them into traps. Ancient battles were filled with such tactics. Feigned retreats to draw an enemy into an ambush, hidden troops appearing at a critical moment, creating diversions to attack a weaker point. These strategies are all about playing with your opponent's mind, making them misjudge your intentions or your strength. How does this translate to the colorful chaos of Clash Royale? Surprisingly well. Think about baiting spells. You play a cheap card like a skeleton army. You hope your opponent uses their arrows or zap on it. Why? Because now your more valuable swarm card, perhaps a goblin gang or minion horde, is safe. You deceive them into wasting a key counter. That is a small victory. But many small victories lead to a big one. It's about making them react in a way that benefits you. A subtle manipulation of the game state. Section 5. Elixir as lifeline, the economics of ancient war. Ancient armies needed supplies, food, water, weapons. A general had to manage these resources carefully. A long supply line was a weakness. Running out of provisions meant defeat, even before a battle was truly lost. This economic aspect of warfare is crucial. Sun Tzu spoke of the importance of plundering the enemy for supplies, to sustain your own army while weakening theirs. This principle of resource management is mirrored perfectly in Clash Royale. Your resource, elixir, that magical purple liquid. Elixir is the lifeblood of your Clash Royale army. Every card costs elixir. It regenerates slowly over time. Managing your elixir wisely is perhaps the single most important skill. If you spend elixir foolishly, you will be vulnerable. Your opponent with more elixir can then launch a powerful counterattack. This is called an elixir advantage. It is like an ancient army having more food and soldiers. They can sustain the fight longer. They can overwhelm a depleted foe. Gaining an elixir advantage is a primary goal. Section 6. Mastering the map, terrain, and triumph in the arena. Ancient generals were masters of terrain. They understood the strategic value of high ground, of narrow passes or choke points, of rivers and forests. The battlefield itself could be a weapon or a fatal disadvantage. Choosing where to fight was as important as how to fight. Sun Tzu emphasized knowing the lay of the land. This allowed armies to set ambushes, to funnel enemies into kill zones, to protect their flanks. The environment was an active participant in every battle, a silent, powerful ally or foe. In Clash Royale, your battlefield is the arena. It might seem simple. 2 lanes, 3 towers on each side, a river in the middle. But this small space is rich with tactical possibilities. The bridges are natural choke points. They force troops to cluster, making them vulnerable to splash damage from cards like Valkyrie or Wizard. The river separates the 2 sides. It dictates how ground troops must advance. Understanding these features is key. Section 7, Eternal Strategies, the unchanging heart of conflict. So we have journeyed from ancient battlefields to the digital arenas of Clash Royale. We have seen echoes of Sun Tzu's wisdom in every well-placed card, in every cunning feint, in every carefully managed drop of elixir. It is quite remarkable, is it not? The technology has changed beyond recognition. Spears and shields have become pixels and code, but the fundamental principles of strategy, they remain steadfast. They are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. The universe of conflict has certain constants. The core ideas of knowing yourself and your enemy, the art of deception, the critical importance of resource management, the strategic use of terrain and positioning. These are not just tips for a mobile game, they are timeless truths about how to approach any competitive situation.